does it mean to become a god? In Evangelion, the divine isn't kind. It doesn't save. It erases. It evolves. It watches in silence as the world collapses. These aren't your typical deities. No thrones, no prayers. Just entities so powerful they can shape reality or end it. From Adam and Lilith to the angels, the Evas, and the terrifying truth of instrumentality, Evangelion isn't a war between humans and monsters. It's a story of gods and what happens when humans dare to become one. Long before Shinji ever stepped inside an Eva, the world had already been touched by gods. Two seeds of life, Adam and Lilith, were sent to Earth by an ancient, unknown race. Beings so advanced, they're only referred to in whispers as the first ancestral race. Each seed carried a purpose: to spread life, to begin creation. But there was one rule they could never break: only one seed per planet. But fate doesn't care for rules. Both Adam and Lilith ended up on Earth, and that one cosmic accident doomed humanity before it even began. Adam landed first, powerful, divine, the source of the angels. Lilith came second, silent, buried deep beneath what would become Tokyo 3. To prevent catastrophe, Lilith was sealed, and Adam was rendered dormant. But the damage was done. Two gods slept beneath the earth. One would create the angels. The other would give birth to us. Humanity didn't just evolve. We were born from a god. And one day, we'd try to become one again. When Adam stirred, it gave birth to 16 manifestations of its power beings. We call the angels. They arrived in shapes and forms beyond imagination, each one a living fragment of a god's will. From the first angel, Sakiel, who crashed into Tokyo 3 with uncanny ferocity, to Zeruel, whose overwhelming strength nearly tore Nerve apart. Every angel challenged humanity's right to exist. They aren't mindless monsters, but inquisitors, drawn to the source of their creator, seeking reunion and rebirth. And then there is Tabris, the enigmatic 17th angel, who looks and feels almost human, questioning the very line between man and God. Each angel brings humanity closer to a final reckoning, a chance to either ascend or be shattered beneath a divine hand. We call them angels, but we are no different. Humans, or Lilin, were born not from Adam, but from Lilith, the second seed of life. That truth rewrites everything. We are not victims of the divine. We are its descendants, its rivals. To the angels, we are the imposters, occupying a world that was never meant to be ours. And to seal the secret order guiding humanity's future, we are a broken species, incomplete, but incomplete by design. Because in Evangelion, humanity isn't the end of evolution, it's the beginning of something more. And the plan is to become whole again, to merge all souls into one being, one God. No more pain, no more fear, only unity. They call it instrumentality. The Evangelions look like machines, but they are not. Beneath the armor, they are flesh and bone, grown from the same divine source as Adam and Lilith. They bleed, they scream, and when they break free, they become something terrifyingly alive. Eva 01, piloted by Shinji, is the most powerful of them all. Cloned not from Adam, but from Lilith herself, it carries the soul of Shinji's mother, Yui Ikari. That's why it protects him, not like a machine, but like a mother. It doesn't just fight the angels, it consumes them. It transcends human control, defies physical law, and in its most terrifying moment, it evolves. In the end of Evangelion, Eva 01 sheds its armor and ascends. Glowing wings, endless power, no longer a weapon, but a god, a being that can choose the fate of all life on Earth. It isn't humanity's protector, it's humanity's mirror, and it's about to decide who we really are. Deep beneath Nerve headquarters lies Lilith, impaled and restrained, yet alive, the true source of humanity. The silent god we were never meant to find. And beside her stands Rei Ayanami, a girl who is not just a girl. She is a vessel, a clone built from the DNA of Yui Ikari and infused with the soul of Lilith. She is human and divine, flesh and myth. When the world begins to collapse, it is Rei who merges with Lilith. She grows beyond her form, beyond herself, and becomes the face of instrumentality. She doesn't rage, she doesn't rejoice. She simply asks one question: do you want to be one with me? And in that moment, salvation and annihilation become the same thing. This is what it was all building toward: the human instrumentality project. A final, irreversible merging of every soul on earth into one single being. No more loneliness, no more fear, no more I, just oneness, an eternal, divine consciousness without boundaries. To Seal, it is the next step in evolution. To Gendo Ikari, it's a way to reunite with the dead. To Shinji, it's a question he never asked and never wanted to answer. As the world dissolves into LCL, the primordial soup of life, humanity loses its form. Friends, enemies, mothers, fathers, all become one. It is beautiful. It is terrifying. But in the end, it's Shinji's choice that defines the outcome. Faced with infinite connection, he chooses separation, pain, suffering, individuality, humanity. Because being human means being alone and choosing to exist anyway. Forged not by man, but by the divine, the Spear of Longinus is the only weapon that can pierce a god. It holds balance between creation and destruction, used to subdue Adam, to control Lilith, to halt instrumentality, or unleash it. It's not just a weapon, it's a key, a symbol that even gods have limits, that even the divine can be undone. In Evangelion, godhood isn't something to worship, it's something to question. It offers no comfort, no paradise, only a mirror held up to our fears, our pain, our longing to be more than human. Adam created monsters, Lilith created us, and the line between the two was always thinner than we wanted to believe. The Evangelions weren't our salvation, they were our reflection. And in the end, Evangelion asks one final question. If you had the power of a god, would you choose to reshape the world, or would you choose to live in it?